Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Junkies Fright Fest live stream. Are we on?
We're on.
I think we're good. It says live.
Awesome. Let's see. And of course, there go the dogs right when we start. Hello. So we have so many topics to talk about, and I am not the one that is gifted with the ability to actually go and talk about anything because I'm just a very quiet person. So to the people who are less loud and here to save my neck, hi and thank you.
Hello.
Yay. So should I just dive right into the one bit of news that is kind of on everyone's mind thanks to an announcement earlier today?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm going to just go right to that.
Yay.
Hallelujah. Yay.
Opening Friday.
Oh, so glad to have him back. And so obviously they're saying that we're going to have this open. And then there was an announcement about a special ride time. And I should have the
That's
details.
on Monday the 13th.
Okay. So we're not official crash test dummies. We're just going to be getting an official ride time. I love the fact that they're taking care of us. Once again, they seem to be honoring the loyal memberships.
Half an hour, right? Half an hour per.
Yeah, I think.
13.
Whoops! Why does it say scare zones there? That's weird. So super excited about that, but we have so many things to talk about. And hopefully this doesn't end up being like a 2-hour live stream. So
I don't think so.
I don't know. Yeah.
10 to 10:30 was Legacy members, Gold Plus, Diamond, and Diamond Elite VIP. 10:30 to 11 a.m. as Legacy members, plus all other pass holders and members.
Super cool. Super cool.
Very cool if you have the day off.
Yeah. Work on that. I might be sick that day.
One of those days I can't be sick from work, but I'm sure I'll enjoy Raging Bull another time this season.
All right. Well, then I will make sure to continually take photos of me walking up the queue and try to make you as jealous as I possibly can.
And the first guess will be as whether or not the stairs were fixed, right?
Yes. I'm sure we will hear all about it.
The stairs build character.
If you can't handle the stairs, you can't handle the ride. It's like a gatekeeper. So, I have a slide here about Fright Fest shows. And hey, look at that. We made Sarah disappear. What did I do to Sarah? Don't do that to Sarah. Where did she go? Sarah's gone. Well, that's terrifying.
That is terrifying. Vanishing act. There she is.
Don't do that to me. I can't talk without my support system. So there's the shows.
There it is. I've only seen one of these so far because Septembers are busy, and then I got sick. So
Yes. Well, the rats, it's important to point out that they moved it from the food court closer to the Wrath, or kind of open by the opening of Demon.
All right. I've heard great things about that one.
What Wake the Dead? I've seen it one time.
Is that the one?
4 possible endings.
Oh, that's in the Snowshoe Saloon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was talking to one junkie on Saturday that said they've seen it 8 times and only seen 2 killers out of the 8 times they've seen it.
That's funny.
Well, you should see it 8 more.
I'm dying to see that one. Is that dying? Is that one interactive with the audience to choose the ending, or does it just happen? They've kind of predestined it.
We can cheer to who we think is the killer. I don't know if it's predetermined.
God, I'm looking here. Am I being really dumb? Where's Love at First Fright?
It's considered Boo Fest.
Yes, it would be in the Boo Fest slides.
Oh, okay, got it.
That's what threw people off before as well.
Okay, because that's the one that I've only seen half of because I'm old and I have an old man bladder and I didn't make it through the whole show. Jamie was there to see me make my glorious exit.
You did well.
Yeah, I tried.
Oh, I found us. Okay.
So
Oh, I did see Ringmasters.
how is that
I
this
heard
season?
that it's gone through some editing.
It's gone through some editing. Each show is shorter than it used to be.
Okay.
Love at First Fright still does allow you to do the time warp for audience participation. Ringmaster, I feel like they took away a lot of the audience participation, which is what keeps us coming back, I felt. But the second time I seen it, I felt there was a little more participation than the first showing on opening day. So maybe they'll bring a little bit of it back.
I saw it on opening Sunday. So opening Sunday or opening weekend on the Sunday. I think it was still in like almost like a workshop show. There with the I do love that these shows get reimagined and reworked every year. I think just when you see it early, things flow differently with an audience, and so I saw a lot of good bones in that show, and I'm excited to see how it evolves and see it again. I think I was a little like I things weren't working quite yet, but it was opening weekend.
Yeah, it's always those tricks of adjusting the audio and then having a full room, which changes
Yeah.
everything. And yeah,
Well, and they're using like part of if you're new, there's always like circus acts or like there's outside talent that is well, there's a lot of talent, but there's a different act every year. So how that interacts with the show is different depending on who they have. And so that's part of like the storyline that they had really goes with the are they act I don't know how to describe are they acrobats? They do like some silks. They do some really cool things. So every year when they're reworking it, they're trying to put it in with that talent. So I think
I
that
do like that the talent is more part of the show this year than just coming on the stage, doing their
yeah,
thing, walking away.
they're the center of the plot. Especially losing, what was the original character where they would
Alice.
Alice, yeah. So kind of as this show evolves with Down and Alice, it was interesting to me, and I feel bad saying talent because there's talent in all parts of that stage. But the act, I guess, with a cabaret with them. So I'm excited to hopefully. Oh, I think I can come Friday and see how it is.
very good. Yeah, so I'm dying to see Wake the Dead. Obviously, we've seen the Uprising. I'm a little bummed about the removal or the reduction of Down with the Sickness. I love that. I love the theme and the way it was so crazy, but I get it. Everyone's heard it so many thousands of times. You're just like, okay, enough. But I did love it. I thought it matched well.
It is very cool having
the park itself overall, though. There's no Halloween music throughout the park. There's no ambiance. There's no. It just doesn't feel like Fright Fest without some type of horror music.
Yeah.
Someone
that
even
does help
earlier.
bring you where you need to be. Is this me making?
All right. Lots of dings here. I'm
Yeah, I
getting
don't know
dings
who's
at my
dinging.
computer
I
right
don't
now.
think it's me dinging. I hope it's not.
I'm sorry.
I think
Probably
it's
my computer.
Okay.
so.
So a Procession of Nightmares, is that what replaced Witching Hour?
That is, I believe, just the parade itself after the Uprising.
Oh, okay. And the one time I saw it, having the scare actors out the entire time during the Uprising is very cool.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
don't
it's
know.
very stressful for them.
I don't know if we have anything that specifically addresses the witching hour. So should we consider that a show for the sake of this, just to kind of mention the change?
Well, just fact mention the change that they're going to be in their area. They're trying to be in their areas longer. It appeared Saturday or Friday night. There was only a witching hour for maybe the last 15 minutes of the night where they were all in front.
Okay.
It's
So
kind of
maybe
like a
that
spooky
little
form of a
stage.
kiss goodnight.
Yeah. They didn't have that like thing on stage where they Knox releases them out, right?
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes before the hour.
I do think that this change could be very cool.
Yeah.
Because especially like you get to that peak once all the you have everybody on back on stage, because we know that people have to rotate in, or monsters have to rotate in and out for different reasons. It would always seem like you would get to that point and then everyone would, all of a sudden we wouldn't see anyone on the streets because they'd be getting ready for witching hour. I do like the idea of them getting to stay in their areas a lot longer and then having, a big push at the end of the night.
I heard an idea. Someone commented about having them all like one group goes and gets the next group, and one group goes and gets the next group, and they all kind of converge together as like a parade type thing. I thought that
wow.
was cool.
That would be, yeah. I like the holding off. That I think that'll be more satisfying in the end.
And you'll hear less of the I walked through an area and nobody was in there.
I know, because it'd be like, oh, did you walk through? Because it's either someone who's walked through at like 6:15 or someone who's walking through at, I don't know, like 9:55, and they were all gone.
Yeah.
I like that it had bangers have like an obstacle course. Like they have all sorts of different things that they can do.
And I thought Six Flags Great America had set up a big limbo competition. I was so excited.
What did they set
That's
up?
the one out in front of X Flight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was thinking it was a giant limbo competition until that was actually fun. Nobody wants to see this limbo.
Circus has moved. That
Yeah,
is
they're not in front of American Eagle anymore. They're over in Mardi Gras.
which needed that area.
Yeah.
Usually is forgotten about. Like the east side of the park always needs more, so it's really great to have them over there. And then
And you have all the way from the food court all the way to the chainsaws with absolutely nothing.
Oh,
because they took that one away on the bridge.
yeah.
That's why I think it seems less to people.
Yeah. Los Muertos, that is not technically a scare zone. It's meant to be, respectful, honoring the holiday, honoring the culture, honoring the tradition. So yeah, that is actually, not a place, if you're with someone who doesn't want to be booed, that's a good, safe area.
Yeah, they had.
I like the concept, and because I missed too. Again, that area was dead except for the haunted house. There was nothing in it. I remember back in the day when they had like the Southwest monsters, the old time cowboys and that.
Yeah. I remember when they had scare actors up by the carousel and around hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were everywhere. But just like, it's good. It's worth noting that Los Muertos, they really are being very respectful. It's gorgeous.
Did they have the singer? Was he a regular, or did I just catch someone singing at the time?
I think you just captured someone singing.
Oh, okay, he was fully in costume and he was doing a great job.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah, they're using some of the flower decorations. Was that from Holiday in the Park? And
yes, some of it is, yes.
And they have plenty of picture opportunities within there.
A lot of photo ops, and it's even when there aren't actors in there, like during the day, there's still photo ops in there.
And then Forbidden Forest, still my favorite. Just love hanging out. Just being a wallflower, go find a bench and get up against the side and watch.
Bench is hard to find this year.
Hard to find this year.
There used to be benches on both sides, and I can see for safety, there are just a couple benches over on the side, so you really do have to find a place where you can be really off to the side and observe. You can't really there's not a lot of bench over there.
And boy, have they turned up, unless it's changed since the first weekend, they had the fog turned up to 11.
Oh gosh, yes.
There was so much fog.
No idea what you're walking into at some point.
Exactly. There was times I'd walk through the bridge and be like, okay, I just came out the way I went in. What happened? Yep. Let's see. We have mazes.
Which I've done none so far.
Oh, well, then I can help out here a little bit.
I did Conjuring.
Yep, I did Conjuring. Do it. Awesome. Okay, I have a little night
Is it
blindness.
really quick though? It's in. Did they use that space much more efficiently than with the Stranger Things house?
I didn't feel it was quick.
I didn't, and I only went through Stranger Things once, so I really don't. I felt like every room you went into was a different scene.
Okay.
So it made it nicer.
Yeah, that was my the story I was told. Now I have not seen the movies, but I heard that each room represented a major theme from each movie, like maybe up to 7 movies. It's now keep in mind I'm getting this third party from someone, so I don't know if that's fact, but I heard that each room was spot on from someone who had seen all the movies.
The actors in there were amazing.
Wonderful. I'm excited about that one. Hopefully Friday night.
There you go.
Love my Fridays.
I felt that Saw might have been a little longer. I don't know if they had somehow added a zig and a zag at the earlier part of it, but when I went through Saw, I was like, this feels like I got an extra scene or two out of it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's the same path. I was impressed with how long that one went, and then, of course, the actors. Texas Chainsaw. This is back in the Picnic Grove area.
Right?
What's that, Jamie?
Or it's where Gates of Hell was, in the Picnic Grove.
Yeah, Picnic Grove. But I felt this one was a lot shorter. For some reason, I was surprised.
Where was it before? Last year.
It was there, but it.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was in the Picnic Grove last year.
I thought we still had Gates of Hell last year.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think this was there.
It was there, but
after a while,
there weren't that many. I think I only went through it 1 or 2 times, and there weren't that many scare actors.
Yeah, and when I went through, we were moving kind of quick. I don't remember the car at all. I felt like it happened pretty fast. That one, I got to the exit, and I was just like, "Whoa, that was not as long as I remembered it anyway." Big Top, the beloved Big Top. I always manage to, after the Tubi room, which I love the Tubi room. I just want to hang out in there. I want to have someday, if they ever want to sell me like a dining experience to let me eat my dinner in the middle of that bridge, I'm doing that. But at the end of that, I always get crossed up. There's an area where there's like 5 rooms that you just kind of aimlessly go through the rubber room barrier things, and I keep getting crossed up in there.
Well, it's because you got to look at the bottom to see where there's an exit sign on the bottom that tells you which way to go.
Is there really? Thank you. Okay, everyone on this live stream is like, okay, we are watching the stupidest person we've ever met.
Took away the thrill now.
Well, it's presented by M&M's. Do you get some M&M's to enjoy?
I didn't get any M&M's. I was a little sad about that. I know. No chainsaw people handed me a Snickers either.
I feel like we should hand them a Snickers.
Yeah, they need
Maybe that's all they're looking for.
And they would all of a sudden be peaceful and just walk around.
That's because all the chocolate's melted from this 85-degree Fright Fest heat.
No kidding.
Corn sweat.
Scare actors.
I know. I really would like a cooler. That's another thing, is that just like, I don't want to go out and be sweaty at Fright Fest.
No, I bought this sweatshirt. I'm not going to be able to wear it until December the way this year's going.
I've got the Spirit jersey.
There you go. Meadows was still Meadows, same as before. I didn't recall seeing Fido jump out at the end. There was, I think that was the one that had the barking dog at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't recall seeing Fido. I don't know what Fido's name is, but
I like Meadows. I like Meadows, especially like right when Fright Fest opens and it's still light out, because it really plays tricks on your eyes and you go in, and I like it. It's a classic haunted house.
in what did it for me, and I hope the park continues to do this, but it was past management. At one point, there was a big, long discussion about the story, the backstory, and I was like, that really adds to it. Disney capitalizes on that all day long with the backstory of all their different.
Universal does that with all their houses.
Yeah,
Everything has a story.
It makes it more fun if you know a little bit about the family that lived in the mansion or whatever. So this kind of adds to the experience to me. This one, I can't wait.
Oh, the merch.
I am in love. Hey, what
I
can
am
we
wearing
say?
the Spirit jersey. I will say it runs nice and big. It is pricey. It's very thick and comfortable. But if you have a 60% off, oh, I guess no one did those expire. I don't know. I used my 60% off on it that I had for past rewards, so it didn't feel as bad. I have the spider one, and then I also saw that there's one with like hands coming out of the grave, and it has Six Flags Great America Fright Fest on it, so park specific.
Parks?
I have, yeah, and I said I was glad that to see the Fright Fest again. I have this one.
Yes, that
the Fright Fest, yeah, on the Six Flags on the bottom.
With that lantern
America.
on there.
The lantern, the ride.
And we're thanking Anne McDade for some of her wonderful picks of this merchandise and crediting her. She's amazing, and got a little sneak peek at a media event. There's merch everywhere. We have our plush. I've seen blankets.
We have a whole new store for just Fright Fest merch. Gosh, what's it called again?
It was pins, magnets.
Scream Shop.
There are magnets. They're wooden magnets. They're at the Scream Shop? Scream Store.
I did see those, but they just didn't seem to me have the same.
I didn't see pins.
Like the ones I found last year.
Yeah.
But
they're that wooden. They're like wooden with like an inset in it, like they've got for a lot of the rides. They're not my style, but I know that there are people that really love them, and so if it's your thing, they've got plenty. There are still bubble ones. They're not interactive anymore, but you can walk around the bubble one. I think the no boo necklace. While I have thoughts about,
they're flying off the shelf.
Yeah, the ambiguity on it. If it makes somebody feel like more emboldened to walk through, great. And then the lanterns, I really, really want to buy one next time if I make it on Friday. I don't have one yet. No boo and lanterns, are they both no discounts?
No discounts.
No discounts.
So it's considered like a season product, and so those don't have discounts, but everything else.
Unless you get lucky.
What's that?
Unless you get lucky, because I've still heard some people getting lucky.
Oh my.
I mean, definitely don't go in arguing for it.
No, it does not qualify.
You don't want to get anyone in trouble.
I heard a comment about the no boo. It does make it easier to see if you have the lanyard lit up and blinking. So if you're really that in need of not being jump scared, having the thing hang around your neck and be about mid-torso without the lanyard itself blinking may or may not do it, because a scare actor with all the very best intentions can come up behind you, because that's their job, and not necessarily see it in the middle of your torso. So I think it's a generally good idea.
Like holding them up in front of their faces as they were walking through the forests on Friday night.
That's funny.
I love that spider. I don't know why, as a 53-year-old person, I want the plushy spider.
It's tiny, right?
Yeah. That's maybe why I love them so much.
Maybe next year we need a gorilla for Larry.
Oh, Larry. Yeah,
Do yourselves a favor. Go to this scare. My gosh, I just said the name of it a minute ago. The scare shop.
Scream shop.
A scream shop. Thank you. Go to the scream shop, even if you're not buying anything. If you don't have any money in your pocket, they have some really neat decor in there. They have a couple of, I think, 3 picture frames on the wall that do different interactions amongst themselves, and it's worth just going in there and standing and looking around at the photos on the walls for a few minutes.
And the TVs, you have to have the lantern to activate.
so this is so similar to like, getting wands at Universal, getting, I think in Nintendo World, they've got the little thing. Like, this is just something that's happening in all over the industry. It's really exciting to have so many spots. And the one time I was there, I saw maintenance just checking, like going through and checking the interactive spots. Do we have a video?
I think we do. Let's see what happens.
Thanks to Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Heather. So that is now an activated product.
Activate the thing.
And they caused the bomb to blow up, and that was something that you only get to do with your lantern.
And so it also works in Mardi Gras for the girl in the cotton candy machine. It spins around and blows the fog that smells like cotton candy. Oh, it smells so good. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And I also saw the one in front of the Scream Shop. There's a huge skeleton, and when you activate it, it blows bubbles. There's
a lot of different stops for this.
Yeah, you have all the TV screens in the shops that do something. I also heard that those boxes that used to, like, the one shoots water out at you. I think there's one in Yukon. That is activated by the lantern as well. And the skeleton that sings the rock song, Skeletones, he is activated by the lantern as well.
What is the lantern again? It runs like what, $47.99? What is it again?
I think it's 48.
48. All right, so 50 something after tax.
Yeah.
But
and it won't spill bubble solution all over your car like happened to mine.
Yay!
There's a barcode on there that's supposed to link you to the map to tell you where things go.
Oh yeah. And the map got posted on our site, and the initial hopes were that there were going to be 50 different points of activation through the park. So this isn't just a onesie twosie. You have to, if you really want to do that, you've got to scan the QR and walk around with your phone and your map in your hand and your lantern and see if you can find them all. And be like a.
And now, if I'm not mistaken, you can take your lanterns to Cedar Fair, right? And they would work there as well.
I believe they said this year's would work.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but last year's wouldn't. This year's will.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. And taking it to other Six Flags parks.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, again, at the picnic, they said we were only one of 4 parks that were getting it.
Okay.
So we were talking because some people are going to St. Louis this weekend, and I don't know. I'm sure it went to bigger markets like New Jersey, California,
Texas.
Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, they for sure. I know. Just it's not on our sister in our sister group at all.
People taking advantage of those passes that they got with all parks.
Yeah, I don't have all parks yet. Well, I have all Six Flags, but I have a false deck of. I'm never going to go through all the tickets in our house.
Amen. I don't have as many friends as I have ring of friends.
I don't have enough friends. We all have passes.
So, all the different food options, these are specials just for the Fright Fest season, and this is tough. This is hard to get around and get them all in the time allotted.
And I want to say, before we go through these, we want to thank our friends at Velocity of Thrills, or right now they're Velocity of Chills, for some of these pictures, and then also some of the lovely Ann McDade took some preview pictures, some really nice plated pictures. So thank you.
Yeah, the best of pictures and the neatest of videos that come out of those two. So thank you both. So I haven't tried this. I'm just gonna go through.
I don't pumpkin spice. I'm not basic.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be basic if I get a chance. Tiramisu. This one looked good. I didn't try it. I should have tried it.
We've had some mixed reviews.
You can't put that next to the meatball sub and I'm already in a quandary between the meatball sub and the lasagna, and then you stick that thing. That's just not even fair.
It's basically a salsa on there. Okay. It says spicy tomato sauce, and for Hector to be like it was too spicy.
Oh wow!
One day, so people, I think maybe it depends, like what's, maybe the salsa is being, or the spicy tomato sauce is being mixed in house. I would guess it would, and maybe it just depends who's mixing it, as far as how spicy it gets.
Now I really want it. I want to get that one. What do we have? Drinks. Oh, are those the blood bags again?
Yes.
Giddy up.
And I think it's the same drinks available at every location. So I'm not sure, like it's specific. Like before, you could only get the blood bag at Lou's bar. I think they're all
kind of fun because it was like
in more places than just one.
I liked when it was like 2 years ago that Dracula's bar was like the place to be, and it hasn't ever reached that since. That used to be pretty hopping over there.
The two workers that were in there, as soon as I came in with that bubble wand, they would play Thriller and we would blow the bubble and it would just be a jam.
Oh, is there one that looks like, there's one that looks like Frankenstein? Oh.
And what do you got?
There's a drink that looks like Frankenstein, that's all.
Oh, cool.
They're mocktails. I didn't even notice they're mocktails. Finally something I can enjoy. If I can afford it.
Yeah, no kidding. Now with the, I know the liquor is never on the discount. How about the mocktail? Would that be on a discount?
Probably not.
Just because it's still specialty.
Yeah, a lot of times when they've had like this, because they've had specialty drinks before that are mocktails that you can get either way. And I mean, you can ask, but generally they're not.
Do any of them come in a special cup this year? That's always the thrill of getting that special cup. I don't think I saw that either.
No. It's like Grim Ripper Dog. Melted cheese and flaming hot Cheetos. I might try that. That looks really good. Where is that one?
That was outside the
food court.
So probably at the Doghouse.
Doghouse.
Flaming hot Cheetos. And what else? Oh, yes. And this is another from Velocity of Thrills. Susan?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you.
I don't know if I could bring myself to do this.
That's a big one they've had at Universal for years. It's very cool. I don't know if I could have that much red food dye. But it looks so realistic. And then she did say that she was able to get it as a snack. I don't know if that will continue.
It does say snack on the screen.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it sure does. Cool. Well, there's something that I definitely have to try.
Get that one and walk through the vampires.
And then a series of Ann McDade photos from the media event.
So the food truck is back. That's in the middle, serving mac and cheeses. And they're open a good part of the day, aren't they?
Yep. And then
they're open all day.
Was told that there were bread bowls with soup, and I think
that's at Bourbon Street.
Okay.
Yeah. We have what do they call that? The turkey leg? Is it like a dragon leg or something?
Yeah.
Turkey leg with a bunch of flaming hot. or dragon fire. Then you can get your walking tacos. You have 3 choices of Doritos. You can do the regular, you can do Cool Ranch, and then you can do the Flamin' Hot. So you can do like the Diablo version of a walking taco.
Oof.
The cookies
Your
and
pumpkin
cream.
spice beignets.
Oh, that's beignets are to be made and then placed in a paper bag and served in the paper bag that you shake up. This is
Oh,
not, you do not plate a beignet. I'm sorry. Now that I have a child in New Orleans, we just
there you go.
that is not a beignet. That's some kind of
Pastry.
Culturally offended, Great America. Come on.
I make the beignets and they come in a little paper bag. You have to shake them. That's just, and then the orange Dippin' Dots, they're just orange cookies and cream.
Got it. Now, I
And then
don't
there is
know.
specialty cotton candy. We have I've seen the green and the
Oh,
orange
yeah.
bag. So the green apple and the orange. I love the orange cotton candy.
I have the green
I
at
have
work
not
right
seen
now.
the graveyard pudding, so that must be gone.
I haven't seen it.
Looked.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
We'll
isn't
have
a
to have,
comprehensive list.
maybe we'll just bring all the ingredients for graveyard pudding and just mix it
I
up.
didn't go in Johnny Rockets either to see if they happen to have that graveyard shake anymore.
Maybe we could bring the graveyard pudding back.
Hint, hint, hint.
It's very simple and it's very economical.
I don't know if there's a slide for this. So let's see what the next slide is. Oh, no.
Nope.
Okay. So let's remove that from the stage because there is no slide for Kids Boo Fest.
Boo Fest is moved. It is all completely in Hometown Square, which is called something else during the day.
Oh, I have it. It is called Pumpkin Hollow, I think.
Yeah. Pumpkin Hollow, which is great because that keeps that area hopping during the day and it's not hard to find. It's not back in where it was, which was back in the back of Camp Cartoon. It is really festive over there. There's something going on all the time for Boo Fest. So Jamie, did they put the corn mazes next to the firehouse in that seating area?
Yes, it's in that seating area. And it was actually quite good.
Yeah, it's really tall now. So
we went through it. Yeah, we went through it with the grandkids Saturday.
And some little shows there. I've heard great things.
The Spectoral Sisters and the Skelly Squad.
Nice.
They also have the costume contest twice a day.
So definitely if costumes under 12 are great. Over 12 and after
5, I think.
After 5, not great. Especially if you're putting your child in a Michael Myers mask, your 14 or 15-year-old in a Michael Myers mask. I mean, it's to make sure that we know who the real scare actors are. But during the day, it's adorable. Kids can come in a different costume or the same costume every time. And then there's trick or treating inside is it inside the firehouse?
Yep.
So that's a great place to Bugs and his friends. They're in there and they have their costumes on too. So it's a great photo op.
And I'm sure they appreciate being in an air-conditioned building this year because this year has been unrelenting.
I saw on Saturday, you know how we always had the girls that are always dressed up like, Ringmaster or Witchy and Dolly. I was very excited to see a little boy dressed up as one of the Skeletones.
Oh, cool.
In his costume. And it's nice to expand it all the way around.
Yeah. So, I mean, including Love at First Fright is now a Boo Fest attraction. Although, Jamie, did they move one?
Every Saturday, you get one nighttime performance at 6:30 p.m.
I'm going to actually get to see it. I was worried.
I think a lot of people were upset that there were no nighttime performances. So here's your chance for the month of October. You have a Saturday, 6:30 p.m.
I do like that Boo Fest and Fright Fest are that their Boo Fest is expanding and the line between the two is more clear. I think that really helps the park be a place for everyone at like different times and what they're looking for. So I think it's really nice and clear when they have things for Boo Fest and also explains like the shows that aren't going to be scary and are really fun. Um, I do miss those nighttime Love at First Fright, but understand that.
It'll never come back with today's America.
What's that?
It'll never come back with today's America.
Yeah. Oh no, I never went to that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
I tried to watch it once. If what we're referring to is at one point there was a very late night version, very adult version of Love at First Fright, and it exists on YouTube. In a
very,
different,
very, very hard to find though. I thought it'd
yeah,
be easier than it was, but yeah, it's there.
it's there. Um, yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but a lot of times people want it. It was the No Mercy version.
If you know
Um,
me, it's totally my cup of tea.
yeah. It, but no, I'm just saying, like, I used to like that I knew that there were at least that they were alternating. It would be Love at First Fright and Ringmaster. So it is very nice to have one in the evening back.
A little
I think
birdie
what's the
told me.
problem, whatever they've expanded, the 2 new shows. You
Mm-hmm.
spread yourself so thin.
Yeah.
I noticed that they have characters like the same people playing in both shows for Laugh and Ringmaster, so that made it much harder to interact
I'm
then.
exhausted for them. That is so many
Yes.
shows. I'm drink your tea, name your voice, put all the honey in everything, eat your spicy
And the
food.
shows then, with that show schedule that we showed, they will again change the last weekend of the year because the times go back to not being closing at midnight, which we have midnight closes starting this weekend.
Yeah, those of you who are like, oh, it hasn't been so bad. And of course, when we're setting our crowd predictions, we recalibrate. So, like, what's considered moderate in Fright Fest, we would call busy other times in the year. Everyone is, and especially if we get a little bit of cooler weather, it's going to be a new kind of busy. And, like, just get ready.
So it's jumping over to the food again really quick. Just a little birdie told me that while there is no graveyard pudding, there is a graveyard funnel cake.
Oh.
We do have that option.
What's in the graveyard funnel cake? Is that
Can we throw pudding on top of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Now, this next one is a little terrifying for me because I have absolutely zero preparation for it.
It's the same menu. There's still live music. It runs until 1 hour before park close for the most part.
Saturdays and Sundays only.
Saturdays and Sundays. It's, it's a great little respite away from, like, they've still got like party games out there. It's just a really nice place to hang out. And you get your.
Are they bringing in the live music?
They've had the live music over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I didn't see it listed anywhere, so we can't, like, generally when we see that, we like to tag the artist and try to get them the credit, but I don't really see it listed. I haven't looked for a while though. It could be on the Oktoberfest page.
And I haven't been in Camp Cartoon to see if they have any of the Oktoberfest merchandise either.
Oh, they do.
Okay.
Yeah. We are loaded with Oktoberfest merchandise over there. And they're grilling right there. They're grilling stuff up. You can get a nice, you get your Oktoberfest stein, and you can get it filled. They've got lots of different choices there. I just like getting a stein, and I don't want to drink the beer. So
And again, no discounts on that pass. You do get 2 extra bonus punches if you have a meal plan or a season. Is it or just a season pass?
sometimes it's just season pass, I think. I don't think they look up to see if you have the meal plan. It's still a deal. What is it?
Yeah.
Is it $39.99 for 6 punches?
I have no clue.
And I saw that they had the giant pretzel. Like back in the olden days at the United Center, you had the Victory Knot, and it was a pretzel that came in a pizza box. And I saw this represented there, but I don't think you could use punches on that.
Oh, do they have the giant pretzel?
They had a giant pretzel there.
Oh, yeah, probably can't use it. Like the punches are for a sample, but the samples are pretty generous. Like it's a whole currywurst, or it's a whole. They've got the Black Forest pretzel, so it's a regular size pretzel. I think something was taken off the menu, but I can't.
I'm reading.
I don't know. It's all good. It's a great place to hang out. I think like even if you're paying for that, especially if you're coming with a big group, that is the most economical way to like eat in the park, is to get a punch card and just get a bunch of food.
Yeah. And it's fun after the whole year of maybe you've centered in on a few of your favorite items to have something just completely unique and off the rails. This side of the season is so much fun for that. They just have so many offerings right now. So we have a couple specialty things that are listed on the calendar.
This is one's coming up.
Yeah, October 5th. What does that make that? That does say 5 or 6. I'm old.
I think it's 5 would be Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. That would be Sunday. So I don't know much about this, but I can just kind of read this. Cosmetologists can come, and I know that they work with the makeup artists and get a demo in the Grand Music Hall. Does this cost anything, or do you just get to show up and watch it?
You just get to go in the Grand Music Hall and watch them put on a performance. They show you like doing. I think the year that I did it, they showed us how they do the makeup for like Ringmaster or Frankenstein, and then they had like a lot of the characters' masks on the stage and just talked about all of that in general. So it kind of gives you a little behind the scenes.
Yeah. Always up for that.
Yeah, there's an email to, if you have questions at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see that because there's controls on my screen right over the bottom. And then the following Monday, Little Monster Monday. So this day doesn't have any Fright Fest from start to finish, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
All Boo
Fest. All Boo Fest, all day. If you can get
no haunts. So if you are from out of state, many Illinois schools are off on October 13th for Indigenous Peoples Day. So traditionally the park has opened, but it's a short open. It's a short schedule, and they've just, because of who has generally come on this day, it's just evolved into being just a Little Monster Day. It's a day for younger guests. If you just want to come and ride coasters and you don't care about the entertainment, it's also a great day to ride coasters. Keep in mind, a lot of times these days have some reduced operations just because not everyone is off of school that day that would be in the workforce, the Six Flags workforce. So they'll open what they can. There's not running Fright Fest shows. We're not sure what
it might have laugh. I'm looking on the app because sometimes I remember years
past they do.
They had a show in the Grand Music Hall. So I'm assuming they have laugh since that's part of Boo Fest.
Yeah, because it just says specifically no Fright Fest shows. But but the corn maze will be open. I mean, they'll run what they can run. It's a short, sweet, easy day. You're not going to find an uprising at 6 p.m. Oh, look at-
I'm just getting in theme here.
yeah. And then if it's a nice day, it's gonna feel really, really busy, right, Jamie?
Yes.
Like
Because a
it's
lot, a lot of the work, I think, in my opinion, a lot of the weekend workers sometimes have day jobs during the week, or you
mhm.
have kids that aren't off of school, or college kids from the local area that may not be off of school that can't work. So,
Or anyone in Wisconsin.
right.
Yeah, but they're in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's it's a great day, but if it's a nice day, it will be pretty busy. It'll be busy pretty at open. But again, it's gear it's a it feels closer to like a regular summer operating day or maybe like a May operating day than anything else. But it's very nice that that's a day no one needs to worry about no boo. It's
That
just
does say that on Little Monsters Monday that they do have the trick or treat trail, the corn maze, Boo Line Express will be running, the Skeleton Squad shows are running, the trick or treat parade will be running, Love at First Fright 1 and 3 p.m. The Spectoral Sisters will have a show along with story time and still the costume contest. So all of Boo Fest activities.
Cool.
that'll be spread the word. That'll be a good day.
Pray for good weather for them.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's all I have for slides and information that we brought. Oh, another little birdie told me that there is a sign outside of Antone's for that funnel cake, the graveyard funnel cake. I'm gonna have to call it exterminator for all the birds around here.
I'm gonna have to actually get to the park.
There you go. Well, this weekend.
Maybe. Like I almost have my allergies under control. Once I know that and I know I can withstand the fog, I'll be able to do it.
But this weekend looks like another warm and dry one. We're seeing highs at 80 or above. We're seeing lows at 60 some. So once again, I'm going to have to leave this in the closet because I ain't wearing this in 80 degrees.
I have a hoodie that's kind of like bat-like, and I really wanted to wear it. I was like all these things planned.
Well,
And maybe I just don't go until I have the right Fright Fest. I can wear my Fright Fest merch.
As long as it doesn't snow on Halloween, we're all good.
Well, now it's going to.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jamie. Everybody, it's Jay-Z's fault.
It has happened.
It has. And by the way, Friday or not, with Halloween, it's not mad crazy on Halloween. Right? Everyone else.
If it being a Friday this year might affect it a little. I mean, when it's during the week and you got to work on a Monday or a Tuesday, you got to work the next day, it's kind of different. But Friday could
look
affect
up the
it,
next
but I
time.
doubt it.
I'll look up the last time it was a Friday. People are always like, "Oh my god, I'm not going on Halloween. It's packed."
No.
Really. I think Saturday we run into issues, but like people do other things.
Well,
I feel so bright here. I at least have my ghosts out.
Yeah.
All my IKEA ghosts.
So that's all I have for slides and info. Does anyone have any other thoughts, or should we just?
It's a great start. I say this from my one evening of walking through. We're about to see Real Fright Fest. I mean, that's preview Fright Fest, and Real Fright Fest kicks off this weekend. So
that's it.
Very excited.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you guys for saving me because I would never have been able to make this last more than like 3.5 minutes by myself. And Everyone's awesome. I just can't wait to see you guys this weekend, but dress for warm weather because it's going to be warm.
I'm hoping for a Saturday, and I have some pins I found. So if you find me in the park, I may have pins.
Oh, wow. All right. Thank you all.
I'm
And
dead.